Colin Kaepernick, the possibility with the Ravens is what now of latching on?
0.
Oh, it's over because they brought in Olsen?
A guy nobody ever heard of from a team nobody ever heard of in a league nobody ever heard of. But it's a camp arm. I mean, and that'll be the excuse for the next month.
Oh, man.
We're signing camp arms, and Colin Kaepernick isn't a camp arm. And has anybody even offered to make him a camp arm? I don't know. I think they're afraid to offer him that job because they're afraid he's going to say, I'll take it.
Oh, I thought there was a little momentum there that maybe with John Harbaugh, that Jim coached him at San Francisco, and his offensive coordinator is there with the Ravens, that this kind of made a perfect fit for him. And I know the Flacco injury, we don't know the severity of. Let's say there's a little bit more to the Flacco injury. Is there a little bit more to the Kaepernick situation then?
Well, I think there should be. Hey, I already think he should be number 2 instead of Ryan Mallett.
Yeah. Wow.
But I look. There are decisions being made at much higher level than coach or GM when it comes to Colin Kaepernick at many NFL teams. And I think we all know that.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Have a great weekend. We appreciate it.
All right, Dan. See you, buddy.
That's Mike Florio. Pro Football Talk Live is back on NBC Sports Radio and NBC Sports Network. Also, there have been reports that Kaepernick went to Seattle. And, Pete Carroll, open-minded, bring in an athlete. I can put him in at that position as a backup quarterback. He played in the NFC West. Wouldn't be bad to tap into his knowledge of what he saw when he faced us. He could be Russell Wilson's not going to lose his job. And then the report was that Kaepernick didn't want to work out for Seattle.
Or at least that he didn't. According to Pro Football Talk, he didn't work out. It's not totally sure how it happened. He visited.
Now, there's two different things that he didn't or that he said, hey, you've got enough tape on me. I don't want to work out.
That's what I'm curious about Kaepernick. Like, is he saying I'll come in for the minimum? Like, we still haven't gotten clear answers on that. Not that it necessarily matters, but will he come in for the minimum? And does he want to do a tryout?
This is what I keep hearing. Even yesterday. They don't know where is football on his priority list? That's what they really want to know. Are you healthy? And where does football rank here with you? That's what they want to know. And I don't think they've gotten answers. And it's strange that you almost feel like Kaepernick benefits in some way with what his causes are, his social causes, by not being on a roster. Does it help that? Does it embolden him? Because it feels like, and one owner, I was told, said, there's nobody from his camp that's pushing for him to be on a roster. Like, they're sort of waiting here. And I know that Clark Hunt, the owner of the Chiefs, said, look, we would have him in here. I don't know. There has to be a little taffy pole here. This is a teeter-totter. Like, you go up, but you come back down. Hey, we got to meet halfway here. Do you really want to play? How bad do you want to play? Nobody has any answers to this. Have you heard him say, or anybody quote and say, he wants to be a starter? He's demanding this kind of money. He won't play there. He won't work out for. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And that's why it's mystifying that it doesn't feel like Kaepernick's party is aggressive in pushing him to get on a roster. I think America, I think these talk show hosts, I think First Take, the mothership, Fox, they're pushing for this because it creates ratings for them. Keep him in the news. People have an opinion. Let's keep bringing it up. I don't know if Kaepernick wants to play. Does he want to be a backup? Does he want starter money? I don't know this, and I don't think anybody else does.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.